All right, folks, today we're doing Brown Eyed Girl on the Baritone Ukulele. We do new baritone the first Wednesday of the month. Subscribe if you like this kind of content, and if you love it, become a Patreon and get printable tabs with this lesson and all our lessons. Links up here in the notes. Additional links in the description, including my email for some one-on-one lessons, as well as our baritone playlist. So make sure you check that out. Let's grab that baritone, brain and attention span. Now let's talk about the main riff. The riff. Now the riff follows the chord progression of G, C, G, D. So the band is playing these chords and they're using the bass to do it, and they're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Now to help play over the top of that, we're actually sneaking in some different shapes, and we'll talk about that too. We're going to start off index finger, 3rd fret of the E, and your middle finger right here on the 4th fret of the G string. Now you could make a G chord like this. Looks an awful lot like your F chord up 2 frets, because that's what it is. E, F, F sharp, G. And we're playing these 2 strings. But good news is, if you can't make this shape, it doesn't matter, because we're only playing these 2 strings, 4 and 3. You'll then lift your middle finger up, slide your middle finger up 1 fret, and then get your ring finger on the 5th fret of the E. Then you take that same shape, 5 and 5, 2 more frets up to 7 and 7, back down to 5 and 5, back to 4 and 3. Now, if you know how to use these shapes, you can actually use that rhythm trick anytime you want. I use it for soloing all the time. So that's if you're a little more advanced. Now over the C, we have a C chord here, and it's the same idea. 9 and 8, up to 10 and 10, 12 and 12, 10 and 10, 9 and 8. Let me do that over the G again. And then we switch to this position. 3 and 5, coming from the D power chord. And you're going to pluck those 2 at the same time. And then you're going to go down to the E string and go 2, 3, 5. Now use index, middle, pinky. But you could. The reason I use these, because then I'm in position to start over. So if we put the whole thing together nice and slow, we get again. And that is not our interesting riff, that is our intro riff. Our chords: G chord, ring finger, 3rd fret of the high E string, C major, middle finger, 2nd fret of the D, index finger, 1st fret of the B, C major, D major, index finger, 2nd fret, middle finger, 2nd fret, ring finger, 3rd fret of the B, open 2, 3, 2, D major. Mirror image of that is a D7. Your index finger is on the B string, middle finger here, ring finger here, D7. And the only other chord is an E minor, middle finger, 2nd fret of the D string. Those are the chords. Okay, so let's go ahead and break down the chord progression and the strum now. There is an acoustic guitar strumming, but they're all over the place. When you get better at strumming, you'll understand very few songs use one pattern throughout the entire song. They're doing it by feel, and they're just letting that evolve. But let's get an established pattern that we can build up our confidence and become better with our right hand and strumming in general. We're going to go with Old Faithful, down, down, up, up, down, up. And you can do that one time over G, one time over C, one time over G, one time over D. Okay, and that happens 4 times, and that would be the verse. Let's run through that chord progression one time. Two times. Good. So the melody's pretty high. Hey, 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 where did we go? I'm going to sing us through this first verse, but I'm going to sing it a whole octave lower. Hey, 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 where did we go? Just so you know, because that's a lot easier on my voice. So if that's too high for you, hey, hey, where did we go? Try a whole octave lower as well. Hey, hey, starting with that note, hey. Here we go. All right, so with that in mind, let's sing through this first verse. And then we'll take a look at the rest of the bridge and the verses, etc. So here we go. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rain came down in the hollow and playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fall with our hearts thumping and use. The pre-chorus is going to be C, D, G, E minor. C, D, G, E minor. And the second time through, that E minor gets switched out for a G, and you go, or a D, goodness. You C, D, G, D. And you, a brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Into verse 2, okay? Now, that is the pre-chorus, but the first time you play it, you don't go into the chorus, you go into the second verse. Second verse is, whatever happened Tuesday and so slow, going down the old mine at transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing shala? Ooh. So after that little bridge, the second verse, and you play it before you go into the chorus, you do 2 extra measures of D7. Then you go into the chorus. And those 2 extra, do you re-mim? You're going to play that D7 on mim. So it's like, you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la? And then we're into the chorus. So playing through that second pre-chorus. With you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. And then we're into the sha-la-la-las. And that is the same progression as G, C, G, D. Now here, if you want, you could go G, C, G, D7 if you wanted to. So to get it just like the recording, that chorus progression happens 2 times. And then there's 4 strum patterns of G, which it has some extra hot sauce going on over it. But this is right now just strumming along with the record. and then the strum pattern one more time with nothing going on, and there's a bass solo underneath. So that would look like 1, 2, 3, 4. Sha la 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 ti da, just like that. Sha la 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 ti da, la ti da. 2, 3, 4, and then you go through it one time. This is the bass solo in the third verse. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day, and my have you grown? Cast my memory back, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking, making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, brown-eyed girl. La 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 ti da, just like that. Sha la 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 ti da, and then it would just kind of fade out. So there, if you wanted to, there's a couple different ways you could do it. You could keep singing the chorus. You could sing through it 2 times. La ti da, finish like that as well too. So that's kind of up to you how you want to finish it. But that would be how you strum along with the entire recording. And there you have it, folks. That is how you play the whole tune, all the bells and whistles. I hope you dig it. I had fun teaching it to you. I hope you had as much fun learning it as I did teaching it to you. New baritone, first Wednesday of the month. Wednesday is technique. Saturday is song. Monday is guitar. That's a lot of learning. So go ahead and hit subscribe. Think about becoming a Patreon. It's cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger, and it will accelerate your learning. Until next time, have a lovely day. Rock and roll. Life is good.